L plus ratio. L plus ratio. That is the tweet. And we double ratioed them. 2K, what are you doing? Like, not even just something. Not even just something new. Something new. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just one new thing. You see this here, all this wild gem stuff. It doesn't even have to be one of these lock-in cards. Do you want to know what would be an unbelievable card, I think, to see? Wild gem, pink diamond. Screw it. Screw it. You know what? From 34 points against the Las Vegas Aces, pink diamond Kelsey Mitchell. Shooting guard, point guard, 5'8", agenda reward. Agenda reward. Just give us a free 5'8" point guard. Like, can we not just at least do that? Can we not just at least do that for what basketball's going on right now? Can we not do that? Like, that's simple. That's simple. But you know what that takes you caring. That takes some care. And it's embarrassing. Like, could you imagine if in the old 2Ks, when moments cards mattered and moments of the months and everything, the WNBA playoffs are going on right now. Could you imagine a bunch of agendas? Like, again, WNBA cards, just like moments cards were agendas in 2K23. Like 2K23 and 2K24, moments cards were agendas. 2K20, they were agendas. Sorry, no. 24 they were, actually. Because we got like Pink Diamond Luka and Pink Diamond Embiid. But they were also agendas for the entirety of 2K23. They were agendas and they became tokens when everyone had all the tokens. So they were free. Moments cards were free for the entirety of 2K23. We didn't get many of them, but they were free. Moments cards in 2K22 from January onwards were free. They were free. And then we didn't even get moments cards in 2K25. It was playoff spotlight. It was just a random bunch of cards. And we got Shea, who was free. Shea 100 overall was free. And you won't give us an invincible Shea. It's like, man, the same fucking card. Like, yeah, there's a bit of a difference. I don't really care. I don't really care at the end of the day. If there's a little bit of a difference release, we already had a free Shea Gilgeous-Alexander that had 100 in every single stat. But, like, we're now looking at the same thing. We're looking at everything being ignored. There was absolutely no reason why 2K couldn't have given Eurobasket moments. And you don't have to call them Eurobasket moments. They don't have to be like Eurobasket specific cards. Just, I don't know. Just call them literally. Just call them international cards. And you could have given us stuff for Eurobasket. Like a Şengün or a Dembona or a Larry Markkinen. Maybe try to get an NIL deal for Mika Murinen. Like, there are so many things that 2K could have done. And, like, I mean this when I say it's like, I think that, like, I've, not that I know these devs personally. Not that I know the people that are, sorry, I'm going to say, I don't know all these devs personally. But I know they know more. I know they, not that they care, but I know if they were actually allowed to do what they wanted to do, this mode wouldn't look like this. But I'm like, how bad has things gotten? It's gotten to the stage now where I'm like, when it comes to 2K internally, how bad has things gotten? Like, how bad have things gotten in 2K when this is what we've got? Because I know that this dev team will be, if you had 5 years ago, we were in 2K21. If you had told the dev team that this was the way the game was going to go 5 years later, they would have just said, not a chance. They would have said, not a chance. They genuinely would have said, nah, this isn't happening. There is a 0% chance that this is happening. But at the end of the day, now we're at the stage where this is a mode that is a shell of its former self and is the worst mode in gaming. Like, you know what? You know how bad this is right now? You know how bad this is? I am right now, I kid you not, I have right now downloaded EAFC 26 and I'm planning on reviving the DB Goal channel. I'm planning on reviving the DB Goal channel. But yeah, like, I use a CB, a striker, and a striker center back. Man, this video, ironically, 1.5k, 1k, 7k, 1.1k, 1k, 1k, 800 views, 2k, 3k, 7k, 1.3k. like 657. Ironically, with how shit my team has been, they're not even that bad. These views aren't even that much worse than my team. I'm like, look, I'm gonna keep involved in my team. I'm gonna keep involved in the community. I don't want to grind. I don't want to grind the game. I want to play the game a little bit for fun. I've actually now, I'm that pissed off with 2K that I'm like, I'm done grinding. Because I came into this year saying, I'm not going to grind at all. I'm just going to use budget cards. I'm just going to try do what I like to do. I can't even do that anymore. Everybody knows, like, I can't go budget hunting because everybody knows. Everybody knows. Like, the last card that I found that I thought was a beast when I went budget hunting was Cody Zeller. Turns out that he's got one lung. There's a really good player called John Long that I've found in budget hunting. Because he's got basically old T-Mac release. And all around stats are good. But like, he's a 6'5 shooting guard. He's not usable anymore. Because of a new patch. He's not usable because of a new patch. And I'm like, I'm looking at this game. You're seeing 76 likes. This post has been up like an hour. An hour and 8 minutes, and it has 76 likes. We used to get 6, 7, 8, 9,000 likes on Twitter posts for this game mode. And that was at this time of the year. That was genuinely at this time of the year. For me, it's just so bad. Like, this is worse than last year at the start. This is actually worse. And the worst part is when it comes to hidden gems, they all suck. Nearly all the hidden gem cards that come out suck. We only get content one day a week. We don't get anything free to grind for. I understand Sigma's really good, but you know what? I don't even want Sigma anymore. I actually don't want Sigma. I know it's a crazy thing to say. I actually don't want them. I don't want Jack Sigma. Just on principle. On principle. I don't, I don't want, Sigma. I'm not grinding for Sigma. This is like in 2K21 when I just gave up on principle on protest. Or 2K23, I gave up on trophy case out of protest. I'm giving up on all of these grinds out of protest. And you are not going to see you're not going to see any content from me other than reactions. Talking about the game mode and budget cards. So yes, there's going to be an awful lot of rant videos, but that's what's going to happen. The 2K community is what it is, but for me, this is just ridiculous. Like, game mode borderline unplayable now with ghost contests. It's not fun anymore. The game mode slowed down. I don't care what they said, they did. The game mode slowed down, and yeah, I'm just not having fun. So that's unfortunate. Don't know what I'm going to do with the main channel. Cards are too expensive to get. Budget cards don't exist. Every week in old school, the cards stink. Like, not old school, in the promos, the cards stink. And 2K, give us, I mean this when I say this, affordable cards, which I would consider 20K and less. We get 2 a week, and one of them's a WNBA player. We get 2 affordable cards a week. We got Jose Calderon and Dejanay Carrington this week. From what this mode used to be to now, effing pathetic.